Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. This was a Hateful Tiny Car in story mode with Michael, but now it's just exploded because I can't help it. It's an allergy. It's an allergic reaction. There's nothing I can do about that whatsoever. So let's try again with Franklin and see if we get the Hateful Tiny Off-Road, Hateful Tiny Car off-roading. This is the second most voted for vehicle this week, coming in with, I shit you not, 852 votes. Okay, so to my subscribers, I have just one question. Do you not like me? Oh, there it goes again. Can't help it. But do you not like me? I mean, I hate this car. Why would you vote for it so many times? Anyways, we're gonna try again with Trevor, who, well, I mean, it's Trevor. I guess he's just lived next door to a toxic body of water for a little too long because, well, he has questionable design choices here. So lighting it up on the start line. White wall, low rider tires, and oh, we got a timer this time, so this is good, right? This means we're gonna make it. I mean, I don't bother editing in the timer unless we actually are gonna go somewhere. So here we go. I should be all right. I've done some breathing exercises between the takes. I've taken as many allergy medications as I can find. And I'm sorry, guys. It is beyond my control. And it doesn't even frustrate me. And it's not just you that's frustrated by seeing this blow up time and time again. But our good friend here, Trevor, well, he was pretty annoyed that I brought him out. And yeah, indeed, it's Trevor time. Went on a rampage. Sorry, Trevor. I apologize, man. What you should do is blow up that SUV right there, and you'll feel tons better, and then we can move on with the video. I promise. Just blow up that SUV. You will feel better, Trevor. There we go. Trevor feels better, and I am now joined by my good friend, Sven. You may have seen him in my YouTube comments. If you're on our Discord server, you've seen him chat from there. And you probably also, if you visited my Patreon page, notice that he is one of my newest Patreon supporters, which I'm pretty sure he's the one that also voted for this car. Sven, you're sending mixed messages here, buddy. Anyways, this is Sven's personal Panto. Ugh, just saying that name. Ugh, it stood up a little bit. Ugh. Anyways, this is Sven's personal Hateful Tiny Car. And he has assured me that, okay, well, I guess I should give some backstory. Sven is Dutch, which apparently the Dutch don't like being called Dutch. I don't know. They're Dutch. So Sven is Dutch, and he swears that he is brought along with him and his Hateful Tiny Car some very, very temporary, I don't know, not a cure, but something that'll be able to help him keep my allergic reaction from popping up. I don't know how it works because as far as I know, like, everything that the Dutch have ever come up with involves just sticking your finger in a wall to hold back some water. And it's just continued from there. I mean, that's really all the Dutch has given us is, oh, we can keep a little water away. And so that's it. So, you know, Sven, I don't know how that knowledge, that life skill has translated into this, but it seems to be working, man. We are going up the mountain, though we will soon see that whatever Dutch superpower he has, because the Dutch all have superpowers, right? I mean, I don't mean to stereotype. I don't want to, like, cast aspersions, but I mean, I don't know. I thought they all had superpowers. But since he's using his Dutch superpower here to no longer make wooden shoes and not make windmills spin and not keep water back, well, instead he's using it so that my allergy doesn't kick in, and like a kid with peanut butter, I don't go into anaphylactic shock and blow up this Hateful Tiny Car. Well, you'll see once we get a little farther. Let's just say he must be using all of his Dutch superpowers to make this possible, because something happens for sure. Anyways, the Hateful Tiny Car is actually, well, it's hateful and it's tiny. And it's ugly, and I don't like it. I hate this car a lot. It is, I mean, like, if you could Okay, so like, let's just think of some things here. If you could take like fresh, steaming pile of like cow poop, the hatred and evil from a hissing cat, scorpions, mosquitoes, maybe some fresh dog vomit, and I don't know, genocide. Pile all of them together into one thing and then put 4 wheels on it. Well, this is what you would wind up with. This hateful tiny car. I mean, that's how we got it. I know the back, what it says, but that is clearly a misnomer. And I'm just thinking that maybe it just didn't translate into English very well, and Shin just couldn't help, that. So we're gonna excuse him for that bit. Look at this hateful tiny car try to fall off the mountain when it's clearly in the hands of a very capable driver. Look at it. Oh my god, this is pathetic. This is sad. Just go already. Quit spinning your little wheels and just go. Thank you. So there we go. It's to the top of the hill. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Will it off-road? No, it won't. It just won't. I don't care what you see on your screen right now. It will not off-road because it is hateful and it is tiny and I don't like it. But you can see there for just 1 second. It's over now, but because I edited the video, it was raining there for a minute. So Sven's Dutch superpower of keeping water away, well, that one got distracted because he was keeping this panto from blowing up around me. So it means we now have to take it. Oh, I said the word again. And now just threw up a little in my mouth again. Now we have to take this hateful tiny car back down Mount Chiliad. I apologize, hikers. You did not deserve that. No one deserves. I mean, I know in this series I normally celebrate the end and the untimely demise of a hiker because it's funny. And they're not real, but not even little digital people deserve to be taken out by a hateful tiny car. Oh, that was just sad. I feel like I should send a note. You know what? Here, I'm going to remind myself. Here's my pen. Send note to NPCs, families, offering my condolences, ... include muffin basket. There we go. So, hateful tiny car driving down the mountain. It weighs nothing, and it's rear-wheel drive, and it's top heavy, and that makes that type of stuff happen. It's nonsense. I hate this car so much. I mean, it is just, why? Why does this thing exist? I mean, seriously, this is like, you have to question. There are some things that, as humanity has evolved and we have become more enlightened and aware and just, woke. There's a good word for you. As we have become more woke, we have come to realize certain things just have no place in a civilized society. Racism, sexism, homophobia, fearing people because of their religion. All of those things are horrible, evil, and should be stamped out, just like this terrible, hateful little car. This should be stamped out. Gone. I just, really, I don't know how. I think a demon spawn escaped the very depths of that imaginary place that we call hell, and embodied some designer somewhere to say, make this car. I don't know why it just became a witch. I don't know. But it's a hateful tiny car. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's just gross. And sticker bomb. I mean, I know that there are other vehicles in this game that you can sticker bomb, but come on. This one takes it to a whole nother level, and of course it does. Why wouldn't it? We may as well make it even more hateful while we're at it. Yeah, anyways, it managed to get down the mountain somehow. I don't know how. It's terrible. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. So let's go back to the top and finally throw this thing off the side of the mountain and pray that it explodes, because I am tired of looking at it. I'm tired of being in it. I normally, like, when something is icky around me, I just want to take a long hot shower. Even that's not going to wipe off or wash off just the ick of being around this hateful tiny car for so long. I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna need like quarantined and like a hazmat team to come in and decontaminate me like down to the individual little hair follicles, because I've got a hateful tiny car on me. Just blow up already, please. Just blow up already. Please, just, oh my god. Look at it. Look at it, just... You're a sorry excuse for a car. You just are. You're terrible, and you know what? The Brioso laughs at you. Because you used to think you were all the hot little hatch, but no, you know what? Brioso comes along, bam, Italian, smacking the Germans around, and took over. I need to drink water because I'm just disgusted by this car. God, I took a drink of water. Was really hoping by the time I got done that this thing would have blown up, but no. Oh, the train. Let's go drive in front of the train. Get off there. No, I can't do that. I'll keep driving. Where's a good sticky bomb when you need it? Oh, my lord. Really? You're going to ramp there into a... More water. I wish I could say that's better, but like, I don't know. I just feel nauseous watching this car. And to disrespect the Vainglorious blue color, Sven, we're going to have to talk, man. Putting that on this car, I swear. Anyways, it somehow made it down the mountain without blowing up. Let's take a look at the damage on the Hateful Tiny Car. You know what? It's a total loss. If you don't believe me, just keep watching. And there's been significant damage done to Sven's reputation. He told me that he owns 2 of these. Yeah, well, total loss. Told you. That is about as far as his Dutch superpowers could take care of it. There it is, as it should be. Flaming wreckage. But that brings us to our next vehicle. The Elegy Retro Custom. Finally a good car. This is our #1 most voted for vehicle, not just for this week, ever. Coming in, sit down, prepare yourself. 2,006 votes. Granted, a Patreon supporter used their Patreon powers to double the votes, because Patreon supporters can say, hey, here's the car I voted for. So those votes count double. And that did happen with the Hateful Tiny Car. It really didn't get 852. It got half that. But even with doubling the Elegy's votes here, it's still far and away the most votes that any vehicle has ever received. And I just gotta say, dude, you know who you are, and you're a crazy man. And I'm sure he'll leave a comment down below that he's the crazy man. I'll wait and see if he wants to reveal himself. I don't want to, like, if maybe he's a little embarrassed that that he spent that much time. Actually, I think it only took him like an hour to vote 1,000 times. But I don't know. I don't know if he wants to readily admit it was him. Sorry for that very long pause in narration. As you can tell, I'm having a bit of trouble with my voice today. I don't know why. Probably that Hateful Tiny Car. You know, just seeing it, it made me nauseous and sick, and I'm probably going to die of the bubonic plague, like, in 10 minutes from now, just from being near it. But the bubonic plague, like, has been annihilated years ago. But anyway, so, we are currently watching greatness ascend the hill. And this is, you know, I like this car a lot. It's a fun car. Good design, tons of customization options, but it's not like way up on, like, high on my list of favorite cars by any stretch of the imagination. So when I say that we're watching greatness, it's not because, like, I'm like, oh my god, this car is the best car ever, guys. No, it's because you're watching the new fastest sports car for World Offroad. Yeah, I know around the track, not so good. But this thing is about to turn in a really good time, so keep watching. Pretty amazing. Remember, anything under 3 minutes I consider a strong performance. Anything over 3 minutes is okay. Anything about over 3.5 is meh. So just look at that clock down there and look at where we are on this mountain. And you know we are about to see something very, very cool. And of course my buddy Rocket is right behind me pushing me on. Not literally, just in spirit. We're up 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Will the Elegy Retro Custom Offroad? Oh yes, yes it will. Making it not only the first in sports by 4 seconds, but the 8th overall in every car I've tested, which as of right now is 146 vehicles. You're looking at number 8. So that's not bad. This thing beat out all but one supercar. I have tested 18 supercars. Up, down, down, and back down, not Chiliad. This guy right here, yeah. This car beat all but one of those supercars. That was the X80, I think. The X80 Proto. Is that what it's called? I don't know. There's been too many cars lately. But yeah, that's the only supercar it couldn't beat. It even beat my all-time favorite car, the Entity XF, by like a second. Like a full second. Which is crazy. Having a little trouble going back down the mountain, though. It's lightweight. And it does, with its all-wheel drive, it does suffer a little bit from torque steer as well as from some understeer. So it is having a little bit of trouble just keeping itself going in a straight line. And at one point, it's even going to have trouble keeping itself as the only car in camera as Rocket gets dangerously close because he braked a little too late. There he is. Yeah, Rocket nearly hit me. Anyways, I'm actually working on a when testing goes wrong video with all kinds of like crashes and just weird things that happen when I record these old off-road videos. I don't have enough footage yet to make a video worth releasing, so I haven't done it yet. But I do have the footage, and we'll one day put it out. But yeah, let's just say that this car is going to be in there for something that happened with Rocket right behind me when we first tried to go up the mountain. And we had to wind up going to Beakers down the road to get our cars repaired. But look at that jump. Fantastic. But watch this. Not a lot of speed, but I managed to catch something over there. Just a pile of rocks, I guess. It just sent me flying. So kind of bizarre, honestly. But hey, you know what? It was fun. And it caught Rocket off guard. He was like, whoa! It's like he came around the corner. He's like, you just went flying. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. I do apologize. There's some weird app on my phone. I don't know what that is. That's what you get when you let somebody... Oh! The Tree of Many Crashes didn't get the car, but somebody else did. But anyways, that's what you get when you let somebody use your phone for an afternoon and come back and there's weird notifications going off. I can't even figure out what it's tied to. I just keep hearing that sound. But anyway... We're down on asphalt, so we should do a little bit better. Though I keep cutting it a little too close. It's been a while since I've driven this car, honestly, before I recorded this. But we're down with a pretty respectable time of 2 minutes, 53 seconds. So let's go honk at somebody and go back to the top of Mount Chiliad, throw it off the side of the mountain, and see what's what. Nice first jump. Hear the chassis flexing, which is really cool. I like it when the cars do that in midair. I just think it's a nice little touch. Oh! Impacted to the side of the mountain that was so hard it took a little chunk of my health there. Now we seem to be pinned down by a tree. It's alright. It's all-wheel drive. We'll get out of there. And there we go. Wanting to keep going down ass first, though. Or in this case, I was just wanting to spin around. Oh well. Meatspin.com. Don't ever go there, trust me. Actually don't. Like, seriously, don't. You don't want to see it. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're testing an Elegy. I got distracted there. So, it's doing alright though. I mean, it's bouncing around. It's getting beat up. But it gets back on its wheels pretty easy. It's not spending a lot of time on its roof. And look at that section there where a lot of cars struggle and spin and want to flip. The Elegy, I think that's the most we've seen it, any car be on its wheels going forward during that one section. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen that much. Let's see how we do down here in the really bumpy, muddy bits, though. Because it is, again, a lightweight car. Oh, there goes the hood. How sad. It is a lightweight car. And it is getting thrown all around. Ooh. Oh, that was ugly. Let's see here. Oh, initiated slight drift. Couldn't hold it. So now we got to try to get up this hill without any speed. But not a problem for the all-wheel drive Elegy. And we are down. 1 minute, 41 seconds. Let's take a look at the damage. All the windows and most of the lights are gone. The hood's gone. The doors of the trunk won't close. There's some minor body damage, and it has bent wheels. Don't forget to go vote for the vehicles that you want to see featured in Wheel It Off-Road. And don't forget that if you're a Patreon supporter, your votes count double. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.